One thing that has a huge impact on your videos is actually testing your thumbnails and your titles. And YouTube has recently made this very easy to do. And a lot of you guys don't do it. So let me walk you through how simple and easy it is and how I do it. And I think it really helps. Now, this is not my main channel. My name is Mike Winger. You probably know me from my main channel, which is just reaching 1 million subscribers right now. This is a smaller channel I'm doing. I don't put a ton of effort into it actually, but I just want to do it for your benefit. I'm just trying to help other people do well on YouTube. If you're non-Christian, I hope this advice helps you out too. Of course, I'm trying to help out, inspire believers, Christians to have integrity and do better online and have better strategies and be smarter about it. So if me, a guy who does long form Bible studies and teaching scripture and confronting in-house issues and answering theological questions can get like 1 million subscribers on YouTube, then you can probably do something yourself. So A/B testing. What this is it's a feature in YouTube, if you're not familiar with it, where you can upload 2 to 3. You can actually put 3 different titles and 3 different thumbnails on a video. And YouTube will test all of those at the same time. That is, when a person sees your video suggested in recommendations, they'll see one of those title thumbnail combos and someone else will see a different one. And then they will collect the data from that to tell you which one's performing the best. This is such a great thing. And it's not only can it radically increase the number of views that you get, because as far as the funnel of who watches your video, is the first benefit of doing A/B testing. The funnel of who watches your video is the people who click on it. That, like, nobody watches it who doesn't click on it. And then when they click on it, you have a quick sliding scale of people clicking away, which is on every YouTube channel. That shouldn't discourage you. That's just what happens, you know, a quick sliding scale of people clicking away. And so for that, you have elements in your video that you try to use to increase retention. And there's different elements. There's all kinds of different ways of doing things. But everybody should be out there doing A/B testing. This is something I strongly recommend, and I'll give you a number of reasons. So first, it increases the number of people that watch your video. That alone, I mean, you've already done all the work of your video. And for a few little tweaks on your thumbnail and title that doesn't take very long, you can radically increase the number of people that actually see it. Number two, it actually gives you the ability to see how a title and thumbnail performs, so you're educating yourself. Now, that's probably the most effective and useful thing. You're training yourself as a YouTuber to be able to understand the mind of your audience. And this is the trick. It's not about algorithms. The people who think that it's about algorithms, it's not. It's about people. You need to get into the mind of the kind of person who follows your content the most or who watches your stuff the most. And if you understand their perspective, and this is like a good Christian principle, is you do unto others as you'd have them do to you. So you try to understand their perspective. You try to get into the mind of the way that they watch content, and you start to learn things. Like you learn, for instance, and this is going to be number 3, the title and thumbnail combo doesn't just show you which title thumbnail gets more clicks. It's not just about clicks. It gives you something far more valuable. It gives you watch time. And YouTube does this intentionally, and it's because they're being smart. They tell you who watches longer, not how many people click, but who watches longer when this title and thumbnail combo is used. That is golden information, because you can get higher clicks, but if they're not continuing to watch the video, this actually backfires, and then your video just goes down the tubes. It does very poorly. So a very clicky title thumbnail that doesn't merge well with the video, that's bad. Why is this? Well, your title and thumbnail don't just get clicks. They create expectations. You have caused people watching your video to start thinking, this is what I'm thinking this video is about. This is the value I perceive in this video. I think it's going to be funny. I think it's going to be about a topic I care about. I think it's going to be revealing information that I don't have that I feel like I need, whatever it is. And if they click the video because that title thumbnail combo, but then the video is not rewarding them with the very thing that the expectation was created, then their watch time goes down. They start clicking away. They're not watching that video for very long, which is why I suggest try to come up with a title thumbnail combo that, first off, the title or the thumbnail, that stops people from scrolling. Usually it's the first thing they see. So that just gets initial attention. Don't think of the thumbnail as I'm going to teach them everything that's in the video. I'm summarizing the video. It's not about any of that. It's about getting their initial attention in the right way to begin building an expectation for the people who would want the content of your video, right? The right expectation. And then the title goes with the thumbnail to create one story. The two of them work together. Don't think of them as repeating the same thing too often. You can do that, but it's not ideal. And I've done that, but it's not ideal. Think of this as the title gets you to sort of stop scrolling. The thumbnail gets you hooked in. Now I'm going to I'm sorry, the other way around, thumbnail, stop scrolling, title, get you hooked in. And then the beginning of the video, and I mean the first 10 seconds, it is preferably somehow related to the reason they clicked. Now, how does that work with A/B testing? Well, it works like this. You have a title and you write out 4, 8, I recommend honestly at least 10 different title versions. And after you've written 2 or 3 that are really similar, and you'll be like, my favorite book of the Bible. Okay, now I'm going to write a different title. How about the best book of the Bible? Okay, maybe that's a little more catchy. Is that accurate? Is that going to create a weird expectation? And then you start thinking out of the box, because now you're trying to come up with more titles, because Mike told you to do 10. And so you're thinking, the book that changed my life. The Bible book I couldn't live without. And I'm starting to think of different title ideas. Now, maybe some of them are better than others. You don't know yet. You just know what catches you. When you then put your top 3 choices that are very different into the A/B testing, you get to find out what actually does better. And this trains you to get better and better at making titles. And you combine that with 3 different thumbnails. Now, the thumbnail, for me, usually the thumbnail is pretty similar. And I'll be like, oh, there's like a picture of this, and there's some text here. I do educational content, so I often have to have text in my thumbnails. Other people who don't need text in their thumbnails. If you don't have to have it, it's nice. But you test it with 3 different thumbnails, 3 different titles, and the results can be astounding. I've seen title thumbnail combos even recently where this one outperforms the other ones by like 15%. 15% more people clicking, watching, and ultimately more watch time. 15% more watch time on your video compared to if you just did the same exact thing with your other title idea. And the A/B testing costs nothing. It's free. You guys got to try it out. Try A/B testing. Go back to even a video that's preferably one that's at least recent, like your most recent upload. Put 3 different titles in there, 3 different thumbnails in there. Test them out and consider it. You're training yourself on how to better understand your audience. Because again, it's not about algorithms, it's about people. So look, my name is Mike Winger. This second YouTube channel of mine has been designed to help, especially Christians, but anybody, if I can help you, I want to help you out, right? But I want to help people do better on YouTube. I want to see people performing well on YouTube, having success. And the problem is that a lot of the YouTube guru channels, they don't, not all of them, some of them are great, but a lot of them don't actually do well on YouTube. They just know how to do a guru channel well. And so they're not good at telling you. So at least in the realm of Christian content, I've been doing this for over 10 years, over 1 million subs on my own personal channel that I run very much alone, right? Then this is something that I think I can help people with. So there you go. Hope it helped you out.